Okay, hi guys and welcome to unit conversions. So if you remember from class, we have 4 steps in our unit conversions. The first step is we must write the number in the correct place. And of course this is all online, this is on LifeBinders as well. I just tried to shorten this down for you guys. Step 2 is you put a dash under your target prefix. Step 3, we fill up to the dash with zeros, and step 4 we finally change our decimal place. So let's do our first sample question. Okay, we're asked to convert 2.3 hectometers. So as you know, we write our K, our H, our DA, our D, C and M, and we know we're dealing in meters, so I have the little dash there, so I'll put in my M all the way along, so I know I'm dealing with distance. Okay, so I've got 2.3 hectometers. The first thing to do is to write the number in the correct place. So if I want to write it in the correct place, well, if I had 2 hectometers, then I forgot about the 0.3 altogether for a sec, then the 2 would have to go here directly under the HM. I put my decimal point there and my 3 behind that. So that's step 1 done. I've written it in the correct place. Step 2, I now put a dash under the target prefix. My target prefix is D. It's just D by itself. So I'll put a little dash under here to tell me when to stop. That's step 2 done. Step 3, fill up with zeros. Fill up to the dash with zeros. So I'm just going to go 0, 0, dash, done. Okay, that's step 3 done. And finally, step 4, I change my decimal place. So my decimal place starts out here, up here. I now need to move it to the right hand side of my dash. So the decimal place always goes to the right hand side of the dash. So I got to drop this one here, and I'm left with an answer of 2,300 decimeters. And that's it, job done. So that's 2.3 hectometers equals 2,300 decimeters. So let's have a look at our next question now. This time I'm still dealing in meters. I've got 32.7 kilometers equals how many centimeters? Okay? So again, the first thing is to write it in the right place. Remember, X off this one if you need to for a sec. This is the lowest, least significant figure before the decimal point, the 2. So the 2 has to go directly under the K. The 3 goes to the left of it. I put down my decimal point, and I put my 7 to the right. So that's the number written in the correct place. So that's step 1 done. So now step 2, put a dash under my target. I have a look at my question. My target is under centimeters, so I'll put a dash under centi. That tells me when to stop. Step 2 done. Step 3, fill up the gaps with zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. And step 4, change the decimal place. So I know my decimal place goes to the right of the right of the dash. So I'll put my new decimal there, and then all I have to do is erase the other one. And let's write it properly with commas. So I always like to write it backwards. 1, 2, 3, comma, 0, 7, 2, 3. There you go. So 3,270,000 centimeters is equal to 32.7 kilometers. Job done. Okay, last example now. We've got 1.7 centiliters equals how many decaliters? So I'd like you to pause the video and try this one yourself before I do it for you. Okay, so step 1, let's write it in the right place. So again, I look at my biggest number before the decimal point, which is 1, and centiliters. This time, of course, we're actually dealing in liters. So I should really fill in liters here. The last 2 times we were dealing in meters, so I've got 1.7 centiliters. Centiliters is down here. So I put my 1 here, decimal point, and 7. So that's it, written in the right place. That's job done. Step 2, put a dash underneath my target. So let's put my dash underneath my target. My target is DA, so DACA. Let's put it there. Step 3, fill up to the dash with zeros. And that's that and that done. So step 4, finally, change the decimal place. So where does the decimal place go? Well, the new one must always go to the right. So yeah, our new decimal place goes to the right hand side of the dash. And now all we have left to do is erase the last one. Sorry, erase the original decimal point, which is here. So let's just tidy this up a little bit. We've got 0.001, 7. I always like to put a comma after the 3. And sorry, that comma is actually in the wrong place. Start from the back when you're going with the comma. That way. Okay, so it's 0.0017 decaliters. And that's it, job done.